According to IDC, a total of 362.9 million smartphones were shipped worldwide in the third quarter of 2016, with smartphone operating systems and manufacturers waged in a perpetual battle for market share every quarter. Device performance can often play a role in shaping the final results. Meet Swisscom, the leading telecommunications provider in Switzerland, which offers corporate and residential mobile and fixed-line telephony, internet, and digital TV. With approximately 19,000 employees across Switzerland, 1/3 have daily contact with customers, either in sales or in customer service.
Until now, the only rule, the process was broken handset, shipped it to service center. And people first have to understand that often it's actually the software which is responsible for the failure, although it seems that it's the battery or the display or the button that is broken. But that is actually useless to send a device to the service center because it can be repaired on site. The customers, they can follow the process, they feel professionally handled, and we are able to improve on one side the customer satisfaction by avoiding multiple customer visits and quick repairing times. And on the other hand, we also reduce our logistic and process costs. It's really a win-win solution for all parties.
Meet Teqcycle Solutions, a company that facilitates corporate mobile buyback programs for different stakeholders in the European market, including Deutsche Telekom. The company uses a network of globally recognized service providers who deploy the Teqcycle software solutions.
If someone sends in the device and wants to have it checked and tested, they want to have it yesterday, let's say. We could speed up our process immensely. That means we could increase the number of devices which we test and process every day, and this leads to significant cost efficiency and cost savings. For the erasure, it was always a manual process, meaning that you really have to go into the device, you have to update the firmware, whatever was the best way to delete the data. And for each model, it was different. So someone has to be really trained, a lot of experience to make that process. And with the data deletion by Blancco, it was so much easier, because then you can really go for different makes and models at one go, let's say, and you have a broken record afterwards, something that shows it's deleted, 100% deleted, and yeah, it's tracked on IMEI level.
Meet Flip for New, a re-commerce service that lets customers exchange their unwanted, used electronic gadgets for new gadgets, vouchers, and cash. With a few clicks, customers can also calculate the trade-in value of their used gadgets.
Before we introduced Blancco Mobile Diagnostics, the process was quite manual. So each technician had to go through a fixed process, but in manual steps. So on a regular day, our technicians were able to process around 30 to 40 devices per day. After we have introduced Blancco Mobile Diagnostics, our technicians are now able to process between 40 to 70 devices per day. Before we used Blancco Mobile Device Erasure, we had different processes basically. So we had kind of manual processes for very old devices, and we used different softwares for different devices basically to erase data. It's a very seamless process because the license keys are coming from our network basically, so you're just plugging in devices and it runs. So that's very important for us in the end, to have a seamless process, and of course a process which really ensures us, and in particular our customers, that their private data are safe and are securely erased in the end.